Section 10 of Assemble's Getting Started tutorial combines features introduced in previous sections into a pre-construction workflow. Review the following videos to help you set up your models for investigating and analyzing model content in preparation for Section 11, which will introduce how to organize, code, and color the model information for quantity takeoff activities. The purpose of a cursory review of objects is to understand the naming and structure of the model by the architect or engineer. Reviewing the naming conventions and the properties in the model will help you understand the different ways the model can be leveraged for estimating or pre-construction activities. The names of the model objects give you a clear indication as to the level of development of the model and the model quality. Let's start with the Coby Office sample project. We'll review the architectural model first. Objects in both the model tree and the model inventory are organized by model, category name, family name, and type name. In the inventory, category, family, and type name are separated by a colon. Review the names to understand how the model is structured. Look for consistency in the name across family and type names, and verify that the names actually reflect what the objects are. In this model, the names are pretty consistent. Family names describe a type of object, and the type names describe the dimensional characteristics of the objects. This indicates the model is pretty well structured. Next, do a spot check on some of the objects. As we can see in the walls category, the different types of walls are indicated by exterior and interior and further differentiated by a description of the system. Click on a type name to review the information in the model viewer and the model inventory. Verify that the naming conventions describe what you're actually seeing. Further, check that the names of walls, doors, and windows are consistent with the plans. Next, do a spot check on a few of the instances in the model, particularly for systems that you think you might use for your pre-construction activities. Then choose a single instance and open the Properties panel. Review the properties in both the Instance tab and the Type tab to learn more about the object. Is the height consistent with your expectations and what's noted on the plans? Are the marks identified in the information as they are shown in the plans? And are there other parameters that you might find useful that you can schedule in your inventory? For instance, this classification description may provide us with valuable details on the wall assembly. Let's add it to our inventory. Click on Columns and type in Classification. Choose Classification Description to add it to your columns list. Then click and drag it from the bottom of the list into a location that you prefer. Then click Done. Now you'll notice Classification Description has also been included. Once you've spot checked a few of the major assemblies and systems within the model, move on to Step 2, where we'll set up views of the major systems and components in the model.